March 18th, 2019. I'm out here. Beautiful Lake Erie again. I have a big ask. Whenever I have a big ask, I like to come to Lake Erie. Seems to always bring me either the answers or the things I'm looking for. Uh, I'm looking for $1 million. Shark's a Shark Tank. This is my pitch. I've been looking for a space to kind of house all of my creativity, and I do think big. I have a lot of plans, a lot of cool ideas. I found this beautiful, beautiful building just outside of downtown Cleveland. Asking price right now is about $800,000. Needs a little bit of work, a lot of labor, a lot of love, but it's pretty much exactly what I need for everything that I would be able to do over the next, I don't know, 50, 60, 70 years. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, maybe that long lasting, but hey, it could outlast me for even more. I don't know, um, if I'm not there specifically. But it's beautiful, beautiful building, good parking, good location right off the highway, ton of space. I'm talking a ton of space. Good lighting. I'm a photographer, so that's huge for me. All natural light, big windows. Saves a ton on energy costs for the times when that's applicable. Could be used for other events, could be used for other things. Like, I don't know, small boutiques wanted to come in, use it, take commission on that, food, networking, small social events, maybe concerts of some sort. Um, without being too descriptive of the location, in the features of the building, there's a ton of room for everything that I have in my mind, and I'm pretty sure that this is like I said, the perfect building for it. I've been thinking and asking and looking for something like this for the longest time, and I was confirmed in the Catholic Church, and my confirmation name is St. Patrick. So yesterday on St. Patrick's Day, I believe I was gifted with a beautiful building. I don't technically have it right now, currently. I don't even know if I'll get it, but the idea is that I would, and that's the dream. But yeah, I do have a lot of cool ideas that I could put in this place. I do dream of a place where people of all ages could come in and be able to be creative, like a rec center of sorts. You go work out, you pay a monthly subscription fee to go to this place. Then you do your fitness, but this would be more of a creative mental space, and there's just so many applications for what it could do, and what it could be. And I do have a lot of visions for it. I do know there's hardwood floors. I do know how I could, work the whole building into a beautiful space that would be the inner workings of my mind, and would inspire others to be creative as well. One of the things that I'm willing to offer, it's like I said, it's a ridiculous ask. It's a tough ask, but I am absolutely willing to completely dedicate myself to this project. Hard manual labor for, something like this, to build a space that could last for a long period of time and really bring in a lot of revenue. I kind of forgot to mention there's a ton of room for music studios. Great place to produce music, big basement, with multiple rooms for like Studio A, Studio B, Studio C. As time would go along, there's a ton of room for growth here. But definitely in the first year could be profitable alone on just photography. And then as things kind of get ironed out and put together, it would become more and more of a all-inclusive creative space. But yeah, I'm totally willing to sacrifice time, effort, sanity. Not like we have it anyway, but this is just something that has been, like I said, in my mind for a long period of time, and I have a ton of visions for what a space like this could be. So just giving my all to something like this I wouldn't even consider it. I would look for someone that would be a business partner. Their ultimate takeaway from this would be returns on if the building were ever sold, business partnerships, so money coming into their pocket on my work, my artistry, and I do believe in myself there. I'm still young, but even in the past 2-3 months, I've grown leaps and bounds in what I can do and who I've met and what I'm able to do in a short period of time, just to create beautiful, beautiful works in yeah, like I said, short period of time. But that's not like the important part. I know that having a space like this would only amplify the ability for me to create my own works, as well as have other people create their own in a location that could be home base, maybe could be community rally point. I don't think there's anything like what I'm envisioning, and that's I could be wrong, at least in Cleveland. But yeah, I'm willing to put a lot of time into this, and I can only say that enough, or not. I couldn't say that enough. Excuse me. It's so important to me to create something like this, and it's been on my mind forever. Now that I've seen the building, I'm just bounding with creative energy that I'm trying to channel into something like this. This video. I do have a lot of friends that are willing to help me with, I'll say, construction, as well as business plans and building management and construction of the space and time, and everyone would come out of this ahead of where they were. It'd be a great learning experience for me, and a great monetary experience for whoever's willing to be invested in this. But it's important to me. This is something that I can't stress enough. I've been thinking about this for a long period of time, and now that I've seen the space, I think it's time to start asking for a lot more of myself and the people around me. So if you're listening, if you've made it this far and you want to talk more, reach out to me. My email is mb@maclin.io, or my Instagram @MaclinBilski, or my website maclin.io, or anywhere. Just send me a message, send a pigeon, send literally anything. I'll get the word. But yeah, I'm looking, and I've always wanted to do things by myself. This is something that I know time is of the essence, because the sooner the investment goes in, the quicker the return comes around. This location is pretty prime, and even just purchasing the building would have a good return. So add on top of that someone who's driven and dedicated to turning it into a space that would be profitable on multiple levels, during the open hours as well as during the closed hours. It would be something that's really good for anyone investing. And of course, it'd be great for me, and I can't lie about that. That's, in all honesty, this would be my dream come true. So if you want to help, please let me know. And thank you. I love you for watching this. I appreciate everyone always watching these that come by. I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's been a couple days, but I'm back.